Hi guys, and welcome back to Shit Gaming. In action with a 2,000 point bar up today of Magnus and his 1,000 sons against 2 Catan and the hyperphase Necrons. Alright, 2,000 points of the Necrons with illuminar sorcerers, who is coming as the warlord of this army, an absolute beast, 160 points, gives my units armor contempt, plus 1 AP, and he has a 4 feel no pain. Plus I have an overlord with the upgrade the Arisen Tyrant to give his squad of 20 warriors reroll the hit roll when they come down from teleport. Moving on, we have a Royal Warden with a squad of 10 Immortals, and a Chronomancer, the green one, will have the enhancement for the Dimensional Overseer, which gives my ability to basically pick up 4 units every turn and put them into strategic reserve. Chronomancer to go with a squad of 20 warriors. Chronomancers give my units -1 to hit, and they can shoot and then move, which is super solid. Basically, the bread and butter of this list is 2 squads of 20 warriors, 1 with the Overlord, 1 with the Chronomancer, 10 Immortals with a Warden and Chronomancer, and then another 5 Immortals as well, all armed with their Ghost Blasters. Royal Warden allows the Immortals to fall back, shoot and charge. Moving on, we have 2 Catan shards in our characters. We have the Void Dragon, who's an anti-vehicle monster. And you only really have rhinos, so we'll see what he does, but he's going to kill some stuff, hopefully. Have the mighty and small Deceiver, who's looking like he wants to take down some characters. The vehicle today is a Triarch Stalker, armed with twin heavy Gorse Cannon. Looking very awesome there. Infantry, we have 5 Death Marks, who are going to be starting in the teleports. 3 Locust Destroyers, who got buffed. 3 Tomb Blades, all armed with Tesla. Finishing off, we just have 2 squads of 3 Scarabs, just to run up and explode and cause some problems. And that's 2,000 points of my teleporting hyperphase Necron dynasty. I can pick up units, I can deep strike, I can come down within 3, and I have a reroll enhancement to basically make some warriors pretty spicy, but we're taking on the power of Magnus. So this is 2,000 points of the 1,000
So
sons.
1995 points of 1,000 Suns. I have my Warlord, who is Magnus the Red. He is going to be giving a bunch of buffs and doing a bunch of psychic damage. Characters, I have 2 straight up sorcerers. This one is going to have the Lord of Forbidden Law, so I'm going to be able to do an additional Cabal ritual. And then this one is going to have Umbrithic Crystal, which is going to give one of my Rubric Marines a teleport. Alright, and then I have 3 Infernal Masters. This one up here with the Orb is going to be my Arcane Vortex, so he's going to be +1 strength and +1 damage to his psychic attacks, which
Spicy.
is also to his staff as well, and his psychic weapon. And then I have just 2 plain bare bones Infernal Masters.
Scary, so it looks like your damage is coming from your characters.
Yeah. I have 3 squads of 2 Spawn. These guys are weirdly durable. They have 5 of Pin Fun, 5 of Feel No Pain, 4 Wounds C5. They're just going to run up on objectives and die for the cause.
Very nice. And moving on, we have some 1,000 Suns.
I have 5 squads of 5 Rubric Marines. Each squad has the Sorcerer with the Warp Flame Pistol, and then I'm going to have them all equipped with Warp Flamers and 1 Sorry Cannon.
Very nice.
And the Icon of Flame.
Which gives you...
Which is +1 AP on crit wounds.
Very nice.
I got 3 Zangor on discs. They're going to be running around dying, scoring points. I have just 2 squads of suspiciously painted cultists.
These are cultists.
That are going to get me CP back when they die. And then I have 2 rhinos.
One of them is looking a bit of a hole into...
Yeah, it's a...
Suspicious. But it is a rhino.
It's a rhino.
That's 2,000 points, 1,000 Suns. And you basically have Magnus to buff up the characters, to buff up your damage. And I need to be careful to not get evaporated by this psychic Prime mission today we're playing is Purge the Foe. We've played it before, you know it, you love it. In the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th battle round, at the end of each command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 4 victory points if they control 1 or more objective markers, and an extra 4 victory points if they control more objective markers than their opponent controls. It's the same in the 5th, whoever goes second gets the points at the end of their turn, instead at the end of their command phase, and then crucially in every battle round, if you kill 1 unit you get 4 points, and if you kill more units, at the end of every battle round you get an extra 4 points. So 16 points of primary on play, and it's killing stuff and holding objectives. Getting targets of opportunity, which means that you draw 3 cards, which is super good, and it's going to be more opportunity to score secondary points, and then playing Search and Destroy as we seek to eliminate each other on the battlefield. So that is the mission today. A very dense board for the terrain today, with a diagonal deployment, Search and Destroy, as 1,000 Suns are seeking out the Necrons who have risen from this tomb world. That is now overgrown with forests. It was once an imperial hive city, has been abandoned as the Necrons are claiming their former kingdom, but the 1,000 Suns have been sent by the Chaos to try and track down the Necrons and steal their artifact. Very mirrored board. We have terrain, we have big buildings in the center, trees to give you cover, and 5 objectives. Seek to purge the foe in the Necrons against Thousand Suns clash. So get ready. And we have deployed! We have the Necrons on this side being quite cagey. All of our bodies at the back, with illuminar on the center, the Catan shard of the Void Dragon at the furthest back possible point. To be extra safe, we have loads of Immortals lined up behind the building with the Overlord and his warrior squad, the Chronomancer, his warrior squad, the Warden as well with his Immortals, and then further up we have the Deceiver who's done his redeploy, 3 Tomb Blades, 3 Locusts, and some Scarabs spread out and hidden ideally as well. And that's the Necrons over here in their defensive deployment. The Thousand Suns and their Wall of Chaff with Magnus looking on and Rubrics at the back. And that's pretty much it with nothing in the Rhinos apart from a Sorcerer.
There is a single, my Arcane Vortex Sorcerer is in the Rhino because he's a safe. I like him to be safe.
And the other one is empty.
Yeah, other one's empty.
Just to block out some deep strikes as the Necrons take on the Thousand Suns. Choose your weapon. White for the Crons. Thousand Suns. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Epicness. Oh! The tie. Boom! Oh! Area denial, storm hostile point, and deploy teleport homers because of targets of opportunity. You're choosing to get rid of storm hostile point, which means you have area denial and deploy teleport homers, which is very doable for the Thousand Suns in turn 1, as they can jump up into the point, deny the area, and get 3 points to deploy the teleport homer, getting 8 for secondary, as they look to take the lead in the early parts of the game. So we'll now go into the command phase for the Thousand Suns. Using +2 inch move and dev wounds, no battle shocks to take as the first turn, no primary, so now the movement phase begins for Thousand Suns. On the first turn, let's do this! End of the first turn for the Thousand Suns. They've pushed up Magnus behind the building, they jumped onto the point, denying the area, and getting 3 points for deploy teleport homers. And that's the turn for the Thousand Suns. They got 3 points for deploy teleport homers and 5 points for area denial. They pushed up with Magnus behind the building. They got the cultists on the objective as throwaway. All their units are very strategically placed in cover. Other units on the point with the spawn on the near side and the spawn on the far side. So that's the turn 1. You get 8 points for secondary as we push now into the Necrons' first turn. Cards turn 1, drawn 3, discarded 1, bring it down as was gone away, area denial, no prisoners are here to stay. So pretty much kill this unit in the center and hopefully deny the area. And I get some points on the board for the Necrons in turn 1. As command phase, I get a CP, bringing me up to 2. Nothing to declare on the command phase, we're just going to push up, we're going to bring in things at the end of your turn, we're going to take them off. And we'll see what happens as we seek to kill those cultists and get some primary points as well. So end of Necrons, turn 1, I'm on 2 CP. I've been cagey, I've pushed up the Tomb Blades, they can shoot and then move after they shoot. I've thrown up a squad of Scarabs, kept another squad where they are. I've also pushed back the Locusts, 2 of them within range to blast those cultists. If I kill them this turn, I'll get 8 for primary, for killing a unit than killing more. The Immortals onto the point with illuminar, and then kept everyone where they are to be defensive and cagey and come in at the end of your turn, pick up 4 things, and ambush these Thousand Suns. As the shooting begins, I'm going to start with the Tomb Blades, who are positioned, and they're going to fire into the cultist. Tesla, so sustain 2, baby. Hwah! Woo! 1 miss, 2 hit. Strength 5, toughness is 3. 3's to wound, but bam, we're twin linked. Twin link is power. Okay, 1. 6 go through into these cultists. You have a 6+ save. 5. These 2 blades are now going to reposition after they shoot. Now these Immortals in the building try and finish off these cultists. 3's to hit, bam, with lethals. Ooh, a few ones. 5, T4, 3's to wound, with reroll wounds because you're on the objective. It's AP2. 6 up in 1. Save your bacon sauce. Oh, you're alive! 2 remain. Now Illuminar's gonna try his power. Entropic Lance of Destruction! Oh my god. Oh my... AP3, 3 damage.
6 up.
Yay. Jokers are now gonna finish him off, and you are the closest unit on a point, so I get full reroll to hit. For the one guy out left. The last cultist. CP back on a 2+. I wiped out the cultist, giving me 8 for primary, 2 for no prisoners, and 5 for area denial, as he pushed now to Thousand Suns turn 2. You have 17 Cabal points, you're on 4 CP, I'm on 3. No battle shocks, you just lost some cultists turn 1. You get 8 for primary because you're holding more with these spawn, which is very nice for you. And your cards that you draw is Secure No Man's Land, Extend Battle Line, so looking like an easy 10 points of secondary. as the 1,000 Suns assess their options in turn 2. End of 1,000 Suns movement phase. They've selected -1 damage with Magnus, and he has pushed up.
Yes. We've spent a long time screening.
Yes.
We've been measuring 3-inch gaps for about 10 minutes now.
Nice one to block off the Necron power to teleport in and kill you.
Yep.
As you are extending the battle lines, you're securing the no man's land. You have Magnus pushing up to do some damage.
Yep.
You have some cultists on the point, some spawn placed out evenly, some 1,000 Suns being protected by rhinos. So lots of screening going on. And we now move into the shooting phase. So we'll see what the 1,000 Suns can conjure up with their sorcery. With this sorcerer squad into these scallops. Starting with the Soul Reaper cannon. 3 to hit, 6 shots. Bam. 2s, 2 wound. With dead. Wipe out Scarab base. Throw the flame pistol.
And then deals 3 AP is 1 ignore cover on the
Scarab's on a wound from the pistol, and now you have the psychic attack.
Warp Smite, so 2 shots, 3s.
To hit.
Use T2.
T2.
So 2s.
The base one's on 3 points for Purge the Foe.
And then the sorcerer.
Scarab's getting purged. The yellow base sorcerer's coming in now to the Scarab base on 3 wounds. Psych is coming in with his weird weapon. 2d6 number of shots from a pistol. What? 6. Both his psychic attack and his other attack are pistol weapons, so you can fire both of them simultaneously. Yeah. Kill my Scarab base. Purge the foe.
2 sustained 3.
Ooh, come on then. Babushka! No. Scarab's probably dead. 2's wound. 1 dev and 6 ups! And Scarab's taken out. He's attacking, he's doing his gaze of Magnus into the Locust Destroyers.
And then Zinch's Firestorm is going into the Immortals.
Who are in the building. Spent 6 cabals to do a free stratagem.
Which is full rerolls to hit and wound for Magnus.
Oof, because he got psychic weapons, and he's +1 to hit and wound. B3 into the Locust with the gaze. Uh-oh.
His gaze is nice.
Uh-oh.
Gaze and real.
Don't look at me! Look away!
2.
3 damage to reroll hits and wounds.
2s.
With rerolls.
With rerolls.
Oh. 2's the rerolls again. He's +1 to wound. With devs, 3 damage apiece as well.
6 maybe. No, okay.
I need to make a bunch of these. Make a bunch of them! Oh!
No, exactly die.
I could CP, yeah, I'm gonna CP. Make it on the reroll! Ancient's Firestorm into the Immortals in the building.
This is D6 plus
6+4 blast. For 9. Damage. Hitting on 2's the rerolls. Oh, he needs it. Rerolling! Oh, still fine.
with +1 to wounds, so 3s. I'm just gonna reroll everything just because I want.
Do you have dead wounds?
Okay, it doesn't work out.
Okay, I might be living. P1, but then I have armor contempt, so AP 0, so 3. Oh, so 3 die. Wipes out 3 of the Immortals and 2 of the Locusts, and that finishes Magnus. You didn't kill a unit there, but you did kill the Scarabs, and that finishes your shooting phase, and you get 10 for primary. For secure no man's land, extend the battle lines, it's pushed down to Necron. Turn. Boom. 1,000 Suns, turn 2. I'm picking up 4 units. Will be the Void Dragon, Overlord Squad of Warriors, the Locust Destroyer, and also the Immortals in the building, so it's gone dark. Assassination, extend battle lines for Necron cards on turn 2 as we got rid of engage on all fronts because of your amazing screening. A CP, back up to 3 CP in the command phase, spending a CP to use my reanimation protocols on the units that are off the board. D3 on the Locust. Boom! A whole 1 comes back, and D3 in the Immortals. Boom! All the Immortals are back. End of Necron, turn 2, movement phase, we've done some shenanigans. We've come down, the crackles of green energy have lit up the board. Spent a CP to come down within 3 with this 20 warrior squad to look Magnus in the face and hopefully attempt to get something at assassinate, hopefully, really. Maybe staring on a whim there. We brought down a gun flank of here. We got 2 Locusts, 1 reanimated off the board. We got a full squad of Mortals, 3 reanimated off the board. We've got Death Marks. Gonna light up this side and hopefully get kill more points. And then that will be some secondary points. And we also brought in the Triax Stalker as we advanced the warriors and pushed up these Immortals in the building, as well as Illuminar. And he is buffing up these warriors to give them an extra AP and hopefully ignore cover as well. So super spicy little plays from the Necrons here. And we're going to hopefully do some damage to Magnus, as you have spent some things to enable.
So start your shooting phase. I'm going to spend 2 and then 2 again from my guy that lets me do 2 Cabal points. So Magnus is going to get 2 free rerolls.
We bring in the Void Dragon on this flank as well. Time to incinerate. The shooting phase, we're going to start with the Seaver. He's going to do Cosmic Insanity into Magnus, which is anti-character 4+. Death wounds. 6 shots hitting on 2s. Oh, gonna spend a CP to reroll here, because why not? Oh my god, 4 of devs. Come on, make 1 at least. Yes. Seaver deceived me, I thought it was gonna be good, but he did 1 damage to Magnus, 15 to go. As we now have the warriors with 40 shots, reroll the hits into Magnus. But before that, we're going to do the Trag Stalker. Because if he gets a hit roll against you, I ignore cover. Shots and lethals from the twin heavy Gauss cannon. Let's go! Okay, no lethals, we get 4 hits. 8, T11, 5 wounds. Oh, 2 wounds, please. Please? No. AP2, 2 damage, you have cover, you have a 3-up save. Make it. Crucially, I get hit against you, which means I have army-wide ignore cover. It's pretty good. 40 shots with Reaper Blasters, AP2, ignore cover, and I get reroll the hits because of the Arisen Tyrant. Spelling the word synergy! Nice, so lethals. 2 lethals from 40 dice, picking up everything that's not a 6 for conversions! There's a few 6s. Conversion town, 6s to wound. Oh, another 4. Take it to the face, Magnus. You got 4 of him on AP2, ignore cover. Extra AP and ignore cover, pretty spicy, and you have 2 4-ups. Takes 2 damage.
I have 3 rolls.
So you're gonna reroll these 2. Use up your rerolls, make them also 4 rerolls now. 4-ups. Oh, he takes 4 damage. Magnus down to 11 wounds from 16. He's a tank. Tomb Blades firing into the cultist. Kill cultist. Sustain 2. 3s to wounds. Twin Linkus. Oh. AP 0, so you do have 6. Blades are going to reposition 6 inches backwards behind the building. Killing 4 cultists. And now we're going to move swiftly over to Illuminar, who's going to light up his powers into Magnus, who's on 11 wounds. Illuminar, 3 shots. Ba-bam! Only 1 hit.
He always does that. He actually always does that.
Who's on a 5 though? Nope. Dragon avoids. He's going to do everything into Magnus. Arguably, he's going to do his spear power into that one possessed. Voltaic Storm. Boom! 2s, ignoring cover, and 6s as Tesla. Tesla! Strength 7, T11, 5 to wound. Okay. 5 go through, AP 1, 2 damage, you minus 1 damage, but you don't ignore the AP 1. You have blanket save doing it 2 at a time, 3-ups, takes damage. 3-up, makes it, and 3-up, makes the last one. Wounds as we have the spear into the spawn. 2? No. Death marks are now going to fire down the line to these Zangors. 5 shots with the death marks, can they line up their target? 3s to hit, getting only 3 hits. Strength 5, T4, okay, 3s to wound. Bam! 6 of ones, 2 damage piece. Okay.
I'm like, that's correct.
Yeah, okay, the death marks are pretty great. They came in there and they wiped out the Zangors, and that's one thing for killed. And now we're gonna do the Immortals. These 5-man Immortal squad, and they're gonna line up everything into those cultists. Hitting on 3s with lethals. Quite a few misses. This is when you're 3s with rerolls because you're on the point. So 5 go through. Go 6 up invulnerable saves. Nope. Cultists left. I need to kill him to kill more, and I'll get another 4. I'll get another 8 for primary and 4 more than you, as you killed 1 thing, which was the Scarabs. These Immortals are now going to fire. We're going to do all the Immortals into Magnus, while everyone else, a Warden, sorry, is going to go into that last cultist. Power of the lethals! Okay. Just the wound with rerolling 1s. Because I'm an Immortal! Getting 4 go through, AP2 ignore cover. Bam, takes 3 damage. This is on 7 wounds as we have the Warden into that dude. Hunting down Magnus, he is marked for death and ruin. As we have the Locusts, they're going to have to do everything into that cultist because I need to kill more this turn. Because you got 10 for secondary, I need to get more for primary to stay in range of the 1,000 Suns in terms of points in this game. So we're just going to do everything into that cultist to kill him, and we're not taking any prisoners. End of Necrons, turn 2, I get 5 for extend battle lines. Burn Assassination just to get the CP, and I get 5 for secondary, and I get 8 for primary, and you get another 4 for primary and a CP as he puts down to 1,000 Suns, turn 3, and Magnus is on 7. Assassination and attempting target. The Necrons have selected this objective with the Void Giant on to tempt. The scores right now is 38 to 32. It is turn 3. Magnus might flee, and we'll see what the command phase brings. Staying in dev wounds, you're going plus 2-inch move to Magnus to fly away like a coward, and you have 12 Kabar points. As in the move phase, you've moved up with your spawn. I'm spending a CP down to 1 to overwatch my warrior squad. 40 shots with lethals and rerolling 1s. Bam! Okay. 4 6s with reroll 1s. Bam! Wow. 7 wounds go through onto these spawn. Invulnerable saves. Die. Oh my god. That's all I've ever seen in my life, man. So end of 1,000 Suns, turn 3 movement phase. Magnus has come up on a gas 1. He's on 7 wounds. My friend, what's the gist?
I have pushed a bunch of stuff up because it's time to do damage. I finally have stuff in front of me. We've got teleporting sorcerers down into the building here. We've got sorcerers coming out of the Rhino here. We've got Magnus coming down here to give out the +1 to hit.
It's a showdown with the Void Dragon. 7 CP.
I'm going to try and spin as much as I can to put damage in. I'm probably going to do reroll wounds, and I'm probably going to do extend range here so these guys can pop shots at the Void Dragon as well. These guys here have just they jumped here into the rhino moved up so that I can get shots off with my sorcerer in there. These guys just poke their head out to jump on the point, and then the spawner pushed up. I'm trying my best for the spawner. The goal is to just charge into warrior blobs here and here, and then just tie them up so they don't have warrior blobs teleporting around.
Very nice, it's not a bad plan. As we push now into the shooting phase of Thousand Suns on turn 3. The showdown is here. Magnus is going to doom bolt the Void Dragon. Oh! Start from the Necrons as you do D3 mortals, not D6 plus 3. Thank God. D3. 1. 5 up, feel no pain, brother! Dragon's on 11 wounds as your Magnus did 1 wound. In the range to fire into the Catan. This squad into the Void Dragon.
It's just going to be the psychic weapon.
Soul Reaper into the Void Dragon.
3s
to hit. Points, so you reroll wounds. Rolling wounds because I'm on the objective. Not bad with dev wounds. 2 go through with the reroll, so it's 2 4-up inbounds. Takes a damage, but then I have a 5 up, feel no pain, brother! Ho-ho! Dragon laughs in your face for now. Waha! 2 shots from the Sergeant. That is 1 hit. D11.
It's going to be something.
5 to win, probably. Feel no pain. Boom! Fire of the Abyss, the final power coming in from that squad into the Void Dragon. 36 shots! 2s with sustain 3. That is a joker. No. Okay, cool, no 6s. Cool. Strength 5, T11, so 6s to wound with devs and rerolling. Oh, 3 there. 3 so far with rerolls for 2 more. Feel no pain. Okay, takes 3 damage. Dragon's on 7 wounds. That was just 1 squad of rubrics plus Magnus. He hasn't even fired yet, just his power of Doombolt. Pain Sorcerer squad. Yeah. Everything into the Void Dragon. Yeah. 6 flamers to start. Go away. So it is, but reroll wounds. Yeah, 4 rerolls. No more 6s. 4 up invulnerable saves. Okay, and then 5 up full of pains. Damage. Wounds are helping kill this Void Dragon as he's on 5 wounds remaining and you have the Soul Cannon, Soul Reaper Cannon as well as the Psychic powers. Leave me alone! 1 lethal. And nothing, but you get rerolls for nothing fun. To make or break. Come on! Feel no pain! Sergeant's with a Psychic weapon and the Sorcerer's a Flame Pistol plus a Psychic weapon, starting with the Sergeant. 2 shots!
Plus 1 to hit.
Is 2s and plus 1 to wound is... That's a maybe 3 invulnerable. Yes! Pistol Flamer, Sorcerer.
Sorcerer, thank you. 5 shots. 5s.
No Psychic, so 6s for nothing. His Psychic power into the Void Dragon is on 4 wounds remaining. Leave me alone.
7.
2d6 and 7. Hitting on 3s. Oh, we got sustained. Oh, no sustain, nice. On 2s here, so we only got 1 miss. And then wounding on plus 1 to wound is 5s. 4 rerolls.
Devastating. Oof. Cool. So 2 devs.
2 devs, 2 saves, which I make, both of them. 2 devs, which I make, 1 of them. He's absorbing fire, but he's on 3 wounds remaining, as that squad is fired. Rhino coming in now. 3s to hit, and that was pretty whack. 6s to wound, have 3 wounds left. Then 1. Catan power! No. Yes. 6 on Havoc. Launcher got a wound. 1 wound went through. Inmon power. Yeah. Doing everything to the Void Dragon, spending a CP for full rerolls to hit and wound. Ugh. Magnus 3d3 from the gaze. Okay, pretty good. 6 shots hitting on 2s. Okay, D11.
So 4s for rerolls.
4s to wound with 4 rerolls.
And 6 of the devs.
Oh my god, he's probably gonna get me. Go through with the invuns. Okay. Who needs to die? Just the 10 damage to the Void Dragon. Feel no pains! Make only 2 of them. He takes 8 damage. Even with his half damage, he is dead. He explodes! Ah! Void Dragon goes boom boom. He does D3 mortals, starting with Magnus. Hooah! Only 1 to your Rhino. Bam, 2 wounds in your Thousand Suns unit. Bam! Big, only 1 again. What's going on? Spawn. For 1. And the Tomb Blades. For 2, which kills the Tomb Blade. The Warriors. For 2, which kills 2 Warriors. And the Triarch Stalker lastly. For 3 wounds. Ouch. 2 Warriors died, a Tomb Blade died, took 2 damage to the Stalker, and only did 1 wound to everything of your stuff, plus did 2 wounds to the Rhino. Magnus on 6, wounded a Spawn, and wounded a Thousand Sun. Void Dragon had the last laugh for both of our misfortune as we continue with the shooting phase of Thousand Suns on the 3rd turn, which is going pretty well so far. Another squad of Thousand Suns who are going to go everything into the Triarch Stalker, who's taken 2 wounds from the Void Dragon. In the building into the Triarch Stalker, starting with the Soul Reaper? Flamers, 46. Pretty whack. 6s or AP2. It's 4 ones if there are any. There's 2. 4 ones. Making 1. Wounds as you have the Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper. Oh.
I'm exploding 6.
6T9. 5s to wound, sir.
Devastating.
Oh!
2 devs.
1 is 4 ups. Bang! Oh! Wounds, and sorcerer comes in for 2d6.
No, this is the little sorcerer.
Okay.
2 shots.
Plus 1 to hit.
Strength 4.
Cool.
Plus 1 to wounds.
5. Yes.
The dev wounds.
1. The big sorcerer with the orb.
From
2
his
damage.
orb, lightning shoots out. It's the Screamer invocation.
Please don't kill me. Come on, I did 2 damage myself to myself. No!
26. I'll probably spend a CP here if I need to. I'll spend
20 CPD roll. For 7 wounds, you got 6 through. It's wounding on 4s.
I'll roll all
plus
for
1 to
orb, and
wound.
then I'll flip 1 to a 6.
Yes. Okay.
So I'll flip this 1 to a 6.
Nice.
So that's just 2 dev.
Bam. 5 on 3 wounds, that was close. This squad, moving on this flank, you got a Soul Reaper and 1 big sorcerer into the Locust Destroyers. 2 of them are left and I do have cover. Reaper cannon coming in here on 3s. Okay. T6.
With dev wounds.
Sorcerer failed his hazardous check, so he's on 2 wounds remaining. For hazardous check 2, hazardous penalty.
Cool.
Is that number?
Strength 6, so 4s.
4s to wound.
And I'm going to flip 1 to a 6, so it's going to be 8.
Oh my god, there was so many!
So that's
Just completely picked up the Locust there. By that. Things killed if you picked up the Void Dragon and also the Locust. Painful.
everything from the and I got to do hazard.
Hazardous check! Oh, the Rhino's doing everything of its guns into the Immortals, plus you have a Soul Reaper and the Psyker.
Yeah.
Soul Reaper, 6 shots on 3s.
Oh, I want
With sustained. Just a wound here.
doing the, no.
Okay.
2
2 4-ups. Bam! One has got 4 shots. Psyker's coming next.
He's going hazardous again.
Nice, so 2d6.
4.
Okay, he's flipping 1 to a 6, but after he rolls it, okay.
So that to a 6.
Nice, so he gets 2 wounds and 1 death. 5 up saves.
The 3 5 saves.
Oh, which is another one which I fail. So just check though. You picked up the Locals, you picked up the Void Dragon, your sorcerers are where the damage is at. You finish your shooting phase now. Finally, thank God. Thank the Necron Lords. As I have my warriors left and 1 Catan, a Stalker on 3 wounds, and some Immortals have died and some are living. As you have charges now with Magnus.
We'll go with Magnus.
Just going to both needs like a 7. That's a 7. Magnus makes a charge, and now you have the spawn coming into just the warriors.
Yeah.
And they will make it. Go for a 9-inch charge with the boys in the building.
So we're going to roll a 9 here.
Okay, no. Oh, that's an 8. CP, why not? You
CP
spent a lot this turn.
That's a 5.
Oh, you need a 4 plus.
Didn't have been Zinchi.
Win to the death marks. 5.
Oh,
They charges in turn 3 for the 1,000 Suns as the spawn are going to make it. Box guards. Takes the charge on an 8 as you've charged all your spawn and Magnus and a squad of Rubrics. This is chaos. CP this turn as you're starting now with the 1,000 Suns into the Dragstalker. CP reroll hits and wounds.
This is just the sorcerer. So this is 2s.
Lethals, 1 lethal.
And then plus 1 to wound, and it's strength 6.
So 4s.
So 4s, 4 rerolls, and dev wounds.
Jesus. What is up with your army? I'm going to slow roll this because I have a CP reroll. Fail the first one, okay. Try and make the second one, make it. Make the third one, fail it. And then the fourth one, make it. Probably going to die. 2 go through.
2d3.
Yep. Oh my god.
Goes down.
I'm dead. Do I explode for the second time in the game? Yes, I do! The Void Dragon, it exploded. Now you kill the Dragstalker, and it's exploded as well. Hits the Rubric Marines and Magnus, and also your spawn. Going for Magnus. D3 to Magnus. Big 3! Stalker's a bomb. Big 3 on the Rubrics. For 3. Big 3 on the spawn. For 1. 4th thing you've killed this turn, as I've done 4 mortals to Magnus just from explosions.
Just from explosion.
He's now fighting the Tomb Blades, and you now wiped out 5 things this turn. With the spawn to the death marks, can they kill them? 2d6 attacks. 2d6 plus 2. Being on 4s with the possessed. Not amazing. Boom, just a time up here. T5, 3 wounds. AP1 is a 4-up saves. Oh, you kill 3 death marks. Piled into both, killing 3 death marks, and the scarabs can fight you back. You spawn into these warriors. Spawn for 2d6 plus 2 attacks each. Whoa! Whoa! Box cards! Attacks hitting on 4s. Pretty good. Mr. Woo is with 5. Whoa. AP1 reduced because of illuminar. 4-ups. Okay, I lose 4 warriors. I know who's gonna fight.
Also base to base with combat.
Yep. Tracks, 3 attacks. Getting 3, 0. 1 damage. Take down another warrior. You've consolidated onto the point with the 1,000 Suns in that corner, and you're fighting now with the last 2 spawn in the fight phase on turn 3 for the 1,000 Suns. Been brutal. 6 plus 2, not bad. This one to hit for the Chronomenatron. Being on 5s here. Much better for me, but good rolls. Ish. 3s to wound, but no reduce AP because Illuminar's too far away. We go through. AP1 is 5 ups, 2 die. Fight back with my warriors, start with the middle one. The Overlord can pile in and just about touching bases so he can fight into these spawn. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Bam with the Overlord's blade. AP4, strength 8, so 3s to wound. Dev wounds. Bam.
Nice.
So dev wounds.
There's the 2 damage.
2 damage, dev wounds, and then 2 invuns. 5 ups. Makes 1 4 damage, 1 guy's on 4 wounds, 5 thunder pains, you take 2. 5 warriors are fighting. Go down fighting. 3s to hit, bam. 4s to hit there, sorry. And then 5s to wound for nothing. Scarabs now going to fight you. All of them can fight. Deathmark did nothing. Warriors did nothing. Did 2 damage there with the Overlord. And now Scarabs now going to explode. The first one's going to explode. The other 2 are going to fight. Big 3 here. Big 6. Okay, it's 2 plus is D3 mortals.
Nice.
Big 3 mortals. Boom! Infinite pains. Make none. Makes none. Scarabs get 12 attacks with lethals. Okay, 1 lethal. This is the wound. 1 wound to make or break it. Oh, you're alive. Scarabs are no longer in combat. I exploded myself. End of the fight phase. I'm going to use his Resorb. D6 back for 1, but I can reroll that because my warrior ability for 3. 10 for secondary, 5 for assassinate, killing the void dragon, 5 points for attempting target. As we push now to Necrons turn 3, and I got to do something as most things are tied up, and I'm just going to pick up only the immortals at the back. 2 scarabs as well. Attempting target and storm hostile point for Necron cards on turn 3 as we look to take this objective, which you've tempted me with, and also give me 10 points of secondary as we get 4 for primary. You're probably going to get kill more this turn, so you're going to get another 8 for primary, which is super strong. So we need to see if we can kill things and stop you and kill Magnus. And we've brought up the immortals and the scarabs. So we'll see what happens in my command phase. Battle shocks. I believe nothing is battle shocked apart from these death marks. Get 4 for primary, bring down my things at the end of my movement phase. And I, do not get battle shocked by the death marks. And we'll see what happens in turn 3 as I look to wipe out Magnus the Red. Healed 2 death marks, and in my movement phase, I fell back with the warriors. Overwatch with the rubrics in the building. 6 flamers. Okay. 4s to wound, and you got full rerolls. If you wanting no cover, so 5 ups. Okay, 6 ups, making 1 of them. So left, and you have the Soul Reaper.
6s.
For 1. Sustained is 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 2.
Cover
Then I do have cover here, so 4 ups. Yes. Just got Psychic Weapon.
6s. Nope.
2d6 for 7.
6.
Oh my god, this is your Overwatch. B2.
Not cover.
So 5 ups. 4 die. Overlord and 3 are left. In your Overwatch, you wiped out 16 warriors. In the moon phase, you wiped out 16 warriors in your Overwatch. Nasty. Spend a CP to come down on the 3 with the immortals. You have no more Overwatch. Magnus is on 3 wounds. I have 3 warriors left, the rule of 3. And Illuminar's coming up with the Deceiver. These immortals planning to shoot and hopefully take the point and wipe out some characters. So we'll see what happens as we have Scarabs trying to make a 9-inch charge. As I need to storm the hostile point and tempt the target. And this is where the play is. Illuminar is doing his beam into Magnus. 2 command point, 4 reroll. Hitting on 3s. Come on, Dice Gods. 5 to wound. Nothing. Eva's going to do Cosmic Insanity into Magnus. 6 shots hitting on 2s. Okay, that's 5 hits. Character 4 plus. 1 dropped. 3 wounds. 3 mortals. Magnus spent a CP to keep him alive, flipping 1 damage to a 0. He's on 1 wound remaining. These immortals are going to light up everything into the rubrics, but first we're going to see if we need to take down Magnus who's on a wound, but can Illuminor do it? We don't know. 8 immortals and the Warden and the Chronomancer into this Siege Squad, and then 2 immortals into Magnus on a wound. 3 immortals into Magnus, and the rest into the Thousand Sun Squad. Let's kill Magnus at his own game. Lethals! Enough. 6 is the wound, and I reroll the whole wound roll because you're on the objective.
Nice.
Hwah! Yes! Cover as AP1s, you have 3 ups.
Oh, okay.
Die! Yes!
I was gonna reroll that.
For a CP? Fail like, oh, he died! Magnus falls! You explode. You're not me. Haha, you implode. 14 shots into these guys, hitting on 3s. Come on, better than that with lethals, so many 1s. 2 lethals, a bunch of hits, 3s to wound, full rerolls to wound, which is pretty spicy potato sauce. Nice, that many plus 2. These guys, AP1, no cover, so you have 4 ups. Kill these rubrics, good sir.
4 ups.
Bam! Take your rubrics, now we have the Warden with 4 shots. Some 3s. Bam! Lethals. Bam! 2 lethals. 4 ups or death?
Yeah.
Come on, fail both your die. Oh, he fails it.
And then,
You reroll Magnus. Oh, you're alive at 2. Come on, sir, he's on 2 wounds. Can we kill him? 6 blast. Boom, only 2. 3's to hit. That's only 1 hit. The Dreamer's not alive. And he rerolls the wound roll though because of the immortal ability, which gets a wound. It's AP1, 4 up save, or you take another damage and you're both with characters who are in a wound. A CP there.
Cool.
Okay, we killed Magnus. We wiped out the rubrics. We killed 2 of 5 units. You killed more, but can we kill more? The Deceiver is coming in to your dude. He needs a 6-hit charge. That is the shooting.
Okay.
We fell back with the death marks. We make the charge just about. Illumine is going to charge the possessed, the spawn. Getting a nice big charge. For a 4, and we finish our charges, and we're going to start with the Golden Fist of Fury. Wow, that was really good. He goes gym, man. He benches. He's trying to.
He goes to
2 to wound. T4. 5 ups.
Cool,
2 die. 5 ups. Another one dies. Just about.
I'll reroll that.
Rerolling it. Just not die. And then 3 die. Fight with illuminar into your spawn. 4 attacks. 3s to hit. Illuminar. That is 3 hits. Strength 8. 3s to wound. That is 1 wound. And 1.
Cool.
Now you can fight illuminar back. And so can the 1,000 Suns into the Deceiver, but that will end my turn after that. My turn, he fought back, he did 4 wounds to the Deceiver with that scary little 1,000 Suns squad of Psychers. As you lost some rubrics, you lost Magnus. I lost 16 warriors and did 4 wounds to the Deceiver, so you didn't do badly in my turn. As I get 10 for secondary, you get 8 for primary, I get 4 for primary. Push down to 1,000 Suns turn 4. Bring it down and cleanse your cards for 1,000 Suns on turn 4. Magnus is dead. It's close on the scores. You've done a lot of damage. You have rubrics and sorcerers and spawn for days. As your Magnus has gone and you're staying in dead wounds, you're psychic.
Yeah.
Very nice. End of 1,000 Suns turn 4 movement phase. Kept the rubrics in combat with the Deceiver and didn't move the sorcerers to not get overwatched. As you can see, the spawn are just pushing up and going to tie up the warriors, and these spawn are going to wipe up. These rubrics pushing up into this objective. More rubrics over here to cleanse with the rhinos. You're doing a Doom Bolt into the Deceiver with
this guy.
With the sorcerer. If you roll a 1 again, it's a 1! Oh, it's a 3. So it's D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3.
Okay. For 4? For 4 more? Blessing. Feel the pains! Siege power. Oh, 3 damage. 12. Charge you went down to 8. Now I'm on 5 after the Doom Bolt, but you used 7 of your Cabal, so you're down 2 Cabal points as the board heats up. Cleansing with this Rhino, and you're cleansing with that Rhino. This front Sorcerer and the Soul Reaper into the squad of 3 warriors with the Overlord. Hazardous, how many shots?
2d6.
2d6 with double ones. Okay. Okay. I am on a point, so reroll on the wound roll. Hitting on.
And I'm flipping 1 to a 6.
Is it torrent?
It's torrent.
Jesus.
And I'll flip that to a 6. So
What?
that's
3 devs.
3 devs.
Do this 5 ups. No. Rolls on 3 wounds as you have the Soul Reaper. Ouch.
3s. With explode.
T4, strength 6, so 3s. Rerolls to wound because I was on the point. Oh my god. 3 ups, I'm on 1 wound left. 3 up. He dies. Wow. Reroll with the Overlord though. To make it. And make it. And make it. Yeah. And 1 wound remaining.
Fabulous. We're here and big gun here. And then we're going to go everything else into this guy.
If the flames are in range. Reaper into the Deceiver. Yeah. Stealth, so hitting on 4s. Nice. Stains for 3 hits, wounding on 5s. Rerolling the wound roll. Just AP1, 4 up saves. And then a 5 up, feel no pain. Sorry. Deceiver's on 4 wounds remaining.
And let's just do a
then you have the Psyker.
So
D6. Thank you. Double 1s.
So 1 is Flame of Torrent, so it's gonna. It's also gonna auto. It's gonna auto.
We're wounding on a lot.
And then 6. It's strength 6.
Wow, so 4 wounds. Straight through 2 saves and 4 ups makes 1 of them. So 3 go through. So I'm on 4 wounds left. 5 for the pains. Come on, takes 2 damage. But it's down to 2 wounds. He is deceiving me. He is dying. Survive, brother. And the 4 flamers finish off the Overlord. It's been pretty efficient so far. 46.
So 6. So 10.
On 5s, rerolling 1s. Okay.
6s aren't.
3 at AP1 and 3 at AP2. This could be the end. The AP1's 3 ups. Live. No, brother! Overlord falls in turn 4. Doing everything into the Catan, starting with the Soul Reaper. Force to hit. Okay. Lethal, so just 1 lethal. And then wounding on a 5. Nothing.
Cool.
1. 4 up. Yeah. 1 hit with the Sergeant.
And then wound.
5 to wound, nothing for a reroll. For nothing. Oh, he gets a wound because you're only strength 4, and you need a 6 there. Hazardous check over there, and you make a 1. Oh, the big bad sorcerer.
No, this isn't the big bad one. This is just the.
Do you have the big bad one?
The big bad one's in combat.
Oh god. 2 6. Okay, 7.
On 2s up to 3s.
Okay, fair play. So 3 so. Still worse for you.
6 is a 3 extra.
What? T11, so 6 is to wound.
Yes, but rerolls.
Nice. You get 2. Oh, you got 6 as devs as well. 4 devs. Oh no. Really good rolls. Oh, I had a final character to explode. Oh. Deceiver falls in turn 4. That's the 3rd thing kills. You wiped out the Overlord, the Warriors, and now the Catan shard of the Deceiver. Squad of 1,000 Suns into the Immortals. Yeah. Flamers coming in. 9. 5 to wounds, and I am on the point. Oh, leave me alone.
5s. 4 rerolls.
You need it. Rerolling. Cool. 3 AP1 is 4 ups. 2 AP2s, 5 ups. 3 die. Sergeant Psychic Power, so many attacks. -1 to hit. 2 5. So we Give you 3. Oof, 6 up. No.
You get covered though.
Okay, 1 die. Sorry, who's not dead. For 6 shots. Torrent, so ignores my -1 to hit. Leave me alone.
Strength 7, so 3s, and we'll flip 1 to a 6.
Rapey 2, so 5 ups. Okay. So 4 ups. 2 immortals are left. Absolute disgustingness.
Absolutely.
Sorcerers who aren't dead are now killing me. Is this one now on 2 wounds is also going to fire? 6 shots.
We'll do a hazardous here. We'll see if he dies.
Yes. Die!
It's fine.
Oh. It's fine. -1 to hit.
So 2s goes 3s.
Okay. Yeah. 25.
4s. We're not controlling the objective anymore.
So just 2. AP1, 2 of them go through, 1 cover, so it's a 3 up. 5. Please! Yes. You gotta bring it down. You've cleansed. Now charges.
Right.
I want to charge on the Warriors. I'm gonna Overwatch. 32 shots. Already shot with 4 of them. Got 1 lethal. Here are the other 16. Shot with 2 of them. Bam. Okay, decent. 5 Thunder Pains. You made all last time, and you say no more. You're making 4 out of 7. Take 2 damage. The charge. Any more charges? You guys charging my death marks. Over here, you have the Infernal Master into my squad. Fighting with the Rubric Marines. -1 to hit. 1. T5. Nothing. Now it's also -1 to hit.
Oh, sorry, 3 times. Cool. Good game.
T5s. No, it's just keep rolling.
So Dev, and then 2 AP1.
AP1 4 ups. Yeah, look at me. I rolled 3 and a 1. Dead. The Chronomancer's on 1. Now you have the Sorcerer. Wounded the Chronomancer from the Sorcerer. The 4 pin bun. Nope. That sums up my day. 6 plus 2 each into the Warriors. That was pretty solid. 4s to hit.
Are you -1 to hit?
Yes. 5s to hit. Bam. Pretty good roll. 3s to wound. AP nothing. So 4 ups. And I lose 1. Here we fight in the everlasting combat. 5 wounds through into the death marks. 4 of them are left. Nah, I gotta make it. I got this. Ooh, come on, do something now, my friend, please. 4 attacks. 3s to hit. Okay, and 3s to wound. 2 wounds. You go through 5 M1s. Yes! First guy's on 3 wounds. Full, brother. Yes! 3 damage. He's down. Back with the Necrons, did 1 damage to this spawn, killed one of those spawn, and did nothing elsewhere. At the end of your turn, you will get 3 points to bring it down, and 5 for cleanse, so 8 for secondary. And you killed another 4 units, or 3 units, as you push down to Necrons, turn 4. Necrons, we've got Defense Stronghold and Secure No Man's Land, as I get 4 points of primary, Battle Shock test to take on the Warden, fine because he's 1 model. Scarab stayed on the board. We get 4 for primary. We have our cards. It's looking dire for the Crons. We're going to fight till the end. These Thousand Suns characters are unstoppable. The Warriors back, going to charge the Scarabs in, Illuminors in combat, and we fail the death marks out of the combat to defend the Stronghold and go for broke. So we're going to start now with the shooting phase. We have nothing to shoot. Everything's tied up. We fail the Warden back as well. And we're going to do charge phase with charging the Scarabs into these spawn. And explode the 1 on 3 wounds for a big 6. No, for D3. Bam, 3 mortals. 5 for the pains. Takes 1 Scarabs. Lethals. Lethals. Lethal. 5s to wound. 6s to wound for roll badly. Nope, you make all of your 5 ups for me. We lost the Scarab base. This is going badly. We have Illuminar. 4 attacks into your spawn. Kill this guy at least. 3s to hit. Yeah, 3s to wound.
What's rolling up?
CP this one because I just don't trust myself.
Yeah, there's no point not to. Go for it.
Yes, I make it. 5 in ones. 3 damage apiece. This is 12 damage on offer here.
A 5. Okay.
9 damage. 5 for the pains. You super attack these spawn. Running back with the spawn into the Scarabs. 2d6 plus 2 each. Could they kill the Scarabs? Probably yes.
Give me a 6.
13 attacks the Scarabs into the Scarabs. Sorry, hitting on 4s. 3s to wound here.
Yeah, you see 2 times. 2s.
So strength 5 T2. Oh yeah. Wipe out the Scarabs. But you're tied up with the Luminol. And that finishes my turn as I get 2 points of Secure No Man's Land, holding on to Defense Stronghold, and I get 4 for primary, and you get another 8 for primary, as we push down to the final turn for the Thousand Suns. Beginning of turn 5, Thousand Suns, they got Investigate, Signals, and Engage in all fronts, so they probably could have got another 10 for secondary. They maxed their secondary, they would have killed the Warden, I would be tied up. I would have got nothing again for secondary my turn, so in the end of the game, we called it. Well played, my friend, but bow. And they got a perfect score for the Thousand Suns, 90 for the Thousand Suns, and the Necrons got 60, so the Thousand Suns won by 30. And they got a very good dub, so well played, my friend. Thousand Suns with the characters and the mortal wounds completely ran away with it. Coupled with some shoddy rolling and some ineffective outflanks and some good use of just tying me up. Probably won the Thousand Suns the game, so what went well for the Thousand Suns? They were amazing.
Spawn. I don't see anyone rank Spawn, but Spawn.
And Philippines, you were just unbelievably good at Philippines.
They just kept making ones in Philippines.
Yeah. It was disgusting. And then even better riff for the Thousand Suns. I mean, not much. You got a perfect game, so N/A for that answer.
I mean, if I could have survived with Magnus, that would have been nice.
I mean, he went down, but he was a beast, and he literally took all my shooting, and then after that, I had nothing left, and you just picked up all of the stuff over here, and won this battle, and I couldn't even take the center, and the Deceiver just died, and
one squad just has like 1,000 guns.
Yeah, the Cons, they were completely beaten there, and I didn't do amazing, so I need to come again, and my MVP would probably be the Immortals, but even then, they got taken out in turn 4. Illuminar wasn't bad, but he just got tied up by Spawnal game. And the Void Dragon went down like a whimper. The Triarch Stalker got one turn of shooting off, then died. Both the Void Dragon and something else exploded.
The Triarch Stalker and
Triarch Stalker
exploded.
But thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one on Shared Gaming.
Go next.